the month for this month is Big Band Crooners. Now, the term crooner is associated with the males singing in a low, soft voice. Now, this was only made possible by the invention of the microphone. And what would happen is that before this, the singers would have to be accompanied by a band and they would have to really project their voice to get it to the back of a room so people could hear them. But then the microphone was invented, and so they were able to sing a lot softer and a lower voice, and it was often singing sentimental, some kind of love ballads. And because they could be heard by the back of the room, now they've got a microphone and they were being amplified, it meant the band could get bigger. So they were being accompanied by a jazz big band, which could have 18 musicians. Most of the songs that they would sing would not be songs that they had written themselves. They would come from something called the American Songbook, which are traditional jazz standards. Now, the person who is associated with being one of the first crooners is called Rudy Valley, and he used to run a radio station, and it was around the time that we had electrical recording, which meant we could have more radio stations. And he used to sing on his station. He'd enter and welcome people to the show. And that was in 1928. Now, if I was to list a few other big band crooners, you may have heard of a few of these, like Rudy Valley, Perry Como, Bing Crosby. Remember, he's Dreaming of a White Christmas. That was him, the most famous Christmas song of all time. It sold the most records, that one. We've also got Perry Como, we've got Bobby Darin, and Sammy Davis Jr., and you may have heard of this man, Frank Sinatra. Now, Frank Sinatra was known as Old Blue Eyes, and he came about his first record in 1946, and he has actually sold 150 million records. So he's one of the most famous record musicians of all time. And he started with the Rat Pack, and what made the Crooners quite famous was that they would perform their songs kind of in films. So Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack used to perform in films, so their songs would get known, be popular, and people would like to listen and buy their songs. So maybe they were the first kind of pop stars, yet they were singing in kind of a jazz style. So that's a big band crooner. It kind of went a little bit out of style after Frank Sinatra in the 1950s, 60s, as more kind of up-tempo music took over, like our rock and our soul and our pop. But one musician that's kind of seen as a crooner nowadays is Michael Bublé. So he's accompanied by a big band orchestra. Sometimes there's string accompaniment there as well, and he will sing in that low, soft voice, singing those love songs. So they're the people that you need to check out. Hope you enjoy this.